stream has started.
Oh shit.
Stream has started.
Uh,
I'm gonna pull up your stream so I can read your chat as well.
I
'Cause I'm curious.
also make sure that everyone's heard. Kevy's gonna be in the stream.
Heavy.
wow.
Don't ask. I didn't mean to say his name.
Yeah, you did. There we go.
Subconscious.
Okie dokie Loki. Let's watch this.
Watches what's happening. I need to go into the server. God, shut up, friend chat.
Laura is fairly quiet.
Oh, quiet.
So am I. We're both quiet. Discord's quiet.
Why are we so quiet?
Better.
I don't know. Give me a minute. Yeah, better.
Okay.
All right, we're similar levels now.
Okay. So I just grunted at you.
All right, bitch.
I'm a
Why,
grumpy
why,
boy.
why is my drawing so the only one that's there? It looks out of place.
It's there for now. It's because that's what we're looking at. So I'll change it to different perf people and/or images of what we're seeing.
All right.
Right now it's just your character. So feel free to explain your character to chat.
Lordy Almighty. Okay. All right. So.
Right.
Hello. My character's name is Amaris. Oh, sorry, no, Amaris. I mispronounced my own character's name.
Fuck up
Lovely.
your own character.
Amaris. She is the child of a moon god and a human. She's also cursed since she was an unborn child. She lives on a train. God, I suck at describing characters. Help.
It's okay.
It's all right.
Well, what's your character class? You can tell them that.
Pardon? Oh,
Do
my
you
character's
remember?
class?
Yep.
It's a moon druid.
In the corner you can see what Amaris looks like.
Yay. I do it myself.
Via, go ahead and describe your character.
My name's Phobos. Phobos Blade. I'm a little gremlin, chaotic neutral like usual. I'm a necromancer. And I married my best friend for tax benefits.
And this is
What am I a child of again?
You're the child of a celestial being, Azamar, and a demon. But your dad's the celestial and Azamar, not Azamar, demon.
Hybrid thing.
Yes, he's a hybrid in general. So you would be considered a half-breed.
Yes, I'm a little half-breed fucker.
I'm just a straight-up demigod.
Yeah, you're also considered a half-breed because your mom is a god. So most people just call you a half-breed.
Oh, okay, lovely.
Yeah. Hot topic wizard.
Thank you for hot topic wizard.
Me? Am I a hot topic wizard? Is that what I am?
Wizard, Pat.
Am I the hot topic wizard? What am I?
Probably.
I'm a
Totally.
I fuck with the dead, all because my best friend. Yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
Love
you
it.
know, I can see it.
Is that your boy?
I think it is, possibly.
Are you the boy?
I love his name.
Coffee. Thumbs up tells me everything. Alright, sup, child.
Oh,
You're older
what?
than me.
Okay.
Oh, is this Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Do we all have their chat up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
mine's on my OBS because I can just see.
Hello.
This is my first time actually meeting you. This time, hi.
Anyway, just squeaked.
Alrighty.
Oh my God! Stop geeking over your lovely, lovely husband.
My face is warm now. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
The gay ones.
Yes, the DM is the gay one. Anyway, back to
Both are gay.
D&D.
Yes, back to the actual thing.
Aren't you also gay, Sora?
Yes, I am. I'm a lesbian.
We got 2 gay men and a lesbian.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, how this is gonna work, is that I will be switching between your perspectives at first, as you two are not in the same place, obviously.
Yes.
We're going to start with Amaris's perspective.
Oh,
Her
all
parent.
right.
You wake up. It's a normal day. You wake up in your room, normal room that you always waking up in. Um, what would you like? I don't know what your room looks like. Describe your room to me. Your room.
Okay, it's basically just pure space themed.
Okay.
She has a floating bed that's on clouds. She has tons and tons of charts of astrology. She paints on her wall, so she has tons of paints stored, clothes scattered, not great at cleaning, and a lesbian flag on the wall.
Lovely. Um,
Yeah.
is there anything? You're in your pajamas. Obviously, you wake up. You're kind of groggy and.
Yes.
Would you like to? What would you like to do?
What?
What do you want to do? You just woke up.
She is going to try to go to the washroom, but trip over her own 2 feet.
Okay, so she's clumsy.
No, in the morning she is, but not in general.
She stumbles into the bathroom, hitting her shoulder. She uses the bathroom like a normal human being that
Yeah.
she is not. Um, you might hear me echoing, by the way, stream.
Oh, that's
Cat,
alright.
because same with Via. Ow, my
We're
leg.
in the same room, unfortunately.
Yeah. I don't know why I said yeah like that. You get dressed, you leave. You're walking through the town that is in this train, the Star Rail. You've lived here your entire life.
Yes.
With you do notice Hollow, your best friend of 18 years. She's born at the same time as you were. Well, a few months later, but similar times. Let me get the picture of Hollow up
Okay.
so that chat can see what Hollow looks like as well. There you go. This is Hollow. Um, she
Damn, I'd smash.
that's a woman.
I'd full smash.
Oh my god. Anyways.
She is a half elf human. You know that her father was not allowed on this train because he was severely abusive towards her mother.
Mm-hmm.
She has grown really attached to you. She immediately comes up to you, pats you on your back without saying anything before running off. Is there anybody specifically you want to interact with? You know where the bars are, you know where the shops are, you know where your parents are right now because they're currently up at the front. You're making your way to Sanctuary, a town in heaven.
Yep.
So, well, anything you want to do on the train while we wait for you to go to heaven?
I'm gonna go see Torpedo.
All right. You wander around a bit. You want a little perception for me to see if you see your buddy, boy.
Which dice
You
do I
need to
use?
use your D20,
Okay.
and then if you look into your
I have a 13.
okay, and you want to use your character sheet to buff that with your wisdom, so the +3
Okay.
to be
You're
16.
gonna have to look at the character sheet for me.
I am doing that. It would be
Thank
16.
you. Okay.
Yeah, you very clearly see Torpedo. He seems to be struggling to walk as his legs are definitely putting him in pain. As he kind of wanders over and sits down.
I quickly just run up to him and just say, "What the heck are you doing? Your legs. You should be swimming instead."
He kind of shrugs a little bit and replies with, "I just wanted to go and sit on a bench. That's all. I'm sorry."
Okay, let me help you over there. So I put his arm over my shoulder and I help walk him over.
He is
bench.
considered large, so could you roll me strength for that?
Okay.
Again, a D20
That would be a 16.
+4. That's a dirty 20. Okay. Yeah, you help him over there with no problem. You just get him to sit down. He's relaxing. All right. You're basically just waiting for the train to get to heaven and sanctuary.
Yeah. I'm just sitting beside Torpedo, so I don't really have anything else to do.
Alright.
Other than
Phobos,
wake up.
we're going to be
Whoop.
switching to you.
Alright, dope.
You wake up, and your room's pitch black for some reason.
I sleep in the darkness.
You sleep in the darkness. You're in pajamas, your eyes are a little hazy as you're first waking up. As you do you roll perception as you look around your room? That is a void.
It's a 1.
You're blind, apparently. Okay. You lose the privilege of sight, and your eye on your chest is just completely closed. It will not open.
It doesn't open in the morning. It has its own mind. It will not open in the morning.
Your
Don't laugh
chest
at me,
eye
bitch.
your chest eye currently.
He's still asleep.
Me.
He's still asleep.
Nap time. You wake up and get blinded by your light that suddenly turned on as you look over and you see your best friend of so many years. You met him when you were 5. He was same age as 5. He stares at you and
Give me a minute. I need to do math real quick.
okay, you do
My
math.
brain now is determined.
Determined for what? What are you doing?
23 years.
23 years. You've known him for 23 years. You've married him for tax benefits, also for free healthcare.
Yay.
He looks down at you and grunts a little bit before saying, "I made breakfast. Come on, or you're not going to be able to go down to Sanctuary with me." This is the picture of your best friend, Technoblade. Well, he's giant.
Saw like freaking Technoblade.
Yep,
Yeah.
they married Technoblade for tax benefits. He is zombified after dying from a terminal disease.
Cancer.
Don't you even.
That's what they told me.
He came back as the zombified piglin instead. What would you like to do as he walks out of the room, not waiting for you to get up?
Brain cells. I get up, go get some clothes on.
What are you sleeping?
Sleep in a shirt. Fucking boxers. Leave me alone.
Bro, I'm with you, Kev. I can't believe they've done this to poor Techno.
Yeah, exactly. I go put on my outfit that I'm currently in and wander downstairs to go get breakfast.
As you wander downstairs, the scent of what feels like possibly carrots and baked potatoes fills your nose as you go downstairs.
Wonderful. We're having potatoes and carrots for breakfast again, lazy.
It's not my fault. That's the only thing I know to cook.
I can cook for you, dumbass.
You're never awake.
I'm
Please
sorry.
eat.
You try being the back.
Look, I'm going to go now. I'm gonna be outside. Grab one of my axes and just come out when you're done. You could go eat the food and do whatever you want. He leaves the building completely. He's clearly not in the mood to argue with you.
That fucking pussy. I grab some food, grab his axe, and I head out.
Would you like to
Nomming
eat
on
the
some
food as you
carrots.
walk? Want to
Yeah.
roll for taste to see how well he made those carrots?
What am I supposed to roll?
Just roll a d20. You don't plus anything to it. It's just there.
That's a 16.
These carrots taste delicious. They're not cooked at all. They're not mushy or anything like that. They're
Golden carrots.
yeah. Just good.
Good soup.
You follow Technade.
Jesus.
Technade? You 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 follow Techno as he just silently walks in front of you. He's got his sword and his armor on, which is a normal sight for you. But the fluff of his cape has flowers in it from the flowers that you've given him most recently. And you stop at the zip line. Techno turns to you and just looks down at you because you're what, 5'2"?
Short.
5 foot,
I'm 5 foot.
and he's 7 feet. He looks down at you and just says, "Use your wings."
No. Make me.
All right, then I'll leave you, unless you want to use the zip
Okay,
line with your
fine.
hands.
No. I don't like zip lines. They scare me.
Then use your wings.
Alright, fine. I'll use my wings.
He just gets on the zip line. And he starts going down. I'm assuming you're gonna follow him with your wings.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're gonna go back to Amaris. You feel the train stop. It's very clear that it came out of where it comes out of to park. It makes its own tracks outside and parks in a nice flower field a few feet away from Sanctuary. Clearly, your dad kind of off missed it a little bit. And your parents
Oh,
come down as
goodness.
he goes towards the door. Um, your dad's immediately at the door, leaning and waiting for your mother to come over.
Hi, Dad.
He smiles happily at you as he walks over and gives you a little side hug and says, "Good morning, sweetheart. How did you sleep?"
Like a rock, like usual.
Normal.
I
A moon rock.
I actually I kind of tripped on my own 2 feet again.
Did you
I
hurt
hit the
yourself?
door frame. I hit the I hit the door frame again with my shoulder.
Now, should I be concerned about the door frame or you? Because you're one tough cookie. Your mother wanders over.
Hi,
She laughs at you and ruffles your hair as she
Mom.
smiles proudly down at you.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, sweetheart. Let me get your parents pulled up here since they are now
Yeah,
in.
no problem.
Oh,
Yeah, my parents are Technoblade.
they're not techno. If they were, I'd be concerned.
Jesus.
There's
Jesus. Ow!
Amaris's parents.
Oh my
Again.
god!
Oh,
Stop
Did
dying
you
over
hurt
there.
yourself?
I punched my wayfinder.
No.
Oh, why? Oh, okay.
My chest now hurts.
Bruh.
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 Techno
Anyways.
bruh.
Anyways.
I will kill you.
Why?
Your character spontaneously busts. I'm kidding. It does not.
Oh, yes, the quickest.
The quickest death. Just
Anyways,
gone.
let's continue.
Where the fuck's 20? There's 20.
Your mom wraps her wing around you as the doors open. You walk out with your parents walk out as well. Augustus follows along with you, as he usually does, because he likes watching you and making sure you're safe. I will pull up a picture of
Hi,
Augustus.
Grandpa Augustus.
He looks down at you, smiling, and says, "Hi, sweetheart." His voice is very gruff, and of course sounds older, but he is 120. What do you expect? He's only got 40 years left. He plans on staying with your family for them.
Put the two images up of both my parents and Augustus.
We'll do that. Hold on, let me.
Yeah. So then you don't have to keep switching back and forth.
I will probably continue switching back and forth.
You will.
My shark is falling.
Oh my god!
My dino.
Not those.
My shark dino fell.
Oh
He got squished between the couch and my desk.
We're all gone now. It's just parents.
no! Squash. Oh god! I just caught up to the parents.
Your parents, and then you have Augustus there. I'm moving the background. Augustus stands next to your dad, proudly looking down at him. He may not be your dad's real father, but he definitely treats your dad as if he is his son.
Yeah.
And
my dad definitely I can't see the word.
recruited?
Recuperates.
Reciprocates?
Reciprocate. There it is.
Reciprocates that emotion. Obviously, why?
Yeah.
He often calls him dad or father. Those are the two things.
Yeah.
We all dyslexic in this house?
No,
No.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No.
Anyways, let's continue.
Browns.
We know you're
Oh my
dyslexic, Kevin.
God, damn. Oh.
Leave my boy alone.
Anyway, you said the place was flowery?
Yeah, it's a flower field. Would you like to roll perception for me?
Sure. It's a 14.
A 14 plus that 3, which is I can math. 17.
Okay.
You notice there is a zip line that lands very close to where you have, and you see two people coming down it. One that
Oh,
looks
I
like
squint.
a Go ahead, sprint.
Sorry, I don't want to
Describe what you're
interrupt
doing.
you.
I'm
Sorry.
fine with that.
So, I squint my eyes, like, and like move my head closer. It's like, what the heck?
Um,
Hey, Dad, Mom, Augustus, do you see
excuse me while I roll for the perception. Augustus does indeed see it. He's like, must be one of the, people from Lemamberg. There's a city up there, right?
that? Freaking remember.
Your dad's too blind. He lost his eyes privileges, apparently. Uh, he critically failed.
Well, he does have glasses, so you know what?
His glasses slid too far down his face. He's like, hold on, I gotta fix these.
Ah, shit. No, my glasses.
Your mom sees
he's
it as well,
blind.
and she's just like, it's probably just people coming to visit Sanctuary. Sanctuary is very popular, you know that, right? Ha! Blind.
Yeah, I think. His glasses, like, I have a feeling that his glasses actually just, like, fall off and he fumbles to grab them.
It's so fucking.
It's like, oh, fuck, shit.
With the blade.
You see a creature you've never seen before. He looks like a human, but a pig with large tusks on his face. He
Whoa!
has
Hey,
crowns
I've
on
never
his head.
seen that creature before.
Your mom looks over and seems slightly perturbed by it as she just looks away a little bit. Your dad's still too blind to realize what it is, and Augusta goes, "Neither have I." So that's interesting.
He's still struggling to pick up his glasses, like, fuck, shit. God damn it, I got smudge all over it.
God damn it, there's mud on my glasses. Honey, can you clean this for me? Your mother takes his glasses and starts cleaning them for him. And then you also see a small winged creature with a demon tail and horn. It's odd. You don't often see creatures with wings that also has demon horns in the tail.
Whoa, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go play in the flower in the garden now. Bye.
You
She has a short attention span. And she's seen so many people.
For you, Phobos, as you guys land on the zip line, you see Amaris and her family, but you do not know who they are. You've seen them before. You've seen them come from the Star Rail. It's just you don't personally know.
Amaris, you just kind of see Amaris just go stretch her huge ass wings out, full expand, and then she just flops onto the flower field, and just plays. And she's just lying there.
Let's see how I can do this. I'm trying to strategize how I'm going to do this.
Oh my god.
Once I'm landed on the ground, I hide my wings immediately.
Okay. Techno kind of stretches his arms as they've been in the same position for a little bit, as he, had to have them there. And he just looks down at you. He's not saying anything, just looking down at you.
What's got you so grumpy, you little shit?
There's more orphans at the orphanage.
Oh.
You take that as a joke, as all of his comments seem to be.
I chuckle a bit at his little joke.
I'm still just like almost rolling around in the flower field.
Amaris, your father Aaron, he steps forward a little bit, and you see something get kicked up off the flowers that he steps into for a little bit. You guys are close enough to Phobos and Tektor are close enough to see it as well as he kicks that up and it goes into his nose. He starts to cough as he doesn't understand what happened, and his veins start to change color, and he's just coughing. He's like having a coughing fit over it. Your mother seems concerned as she puts her hand on his shoulder, and Augustus runs over immediately.
Dad, are you okay?
He doesn't answer. He's just coughing. He's struggling to breathe now as the color of silver starts to glow in his veins.
Dad?
All right. God damn it, I love you, Techno.
I just dropped my dice. Hold on.
I just stare in a bit of horror. It's like, what the fuck?
Techno, because he's a guard, he goes and pretends to be a good boy. He starts to walk over as you see him brush through a couple plants, and the same thing goes up into his nose as he starts having the same reaction.
No.
He's coughing and his veins start turning silver. As Aaron progresses, you start to see his eyes start to glow silver. And that's great.
He's healing.
Um, when you try to use your healing magic, you notice something happens. It doesn't come out. It doesn't affect him at all. Something's wrong, and it's much worse than what your healing magic can do.
Mom, what's going on?
Your mother seems panicked. She seems to be in some sort of shock, and she doesn't know what to say. And she pulls away and kind of pulls you closer to her and tries to hide your face in her body. She doesn't want you seeing what's happening.
Mom, what are you
I'm
doing?
panicked, just kind of holding on to Techno slightly, just not wanting to let him die again.
Not again. He did die in your arms.
Yeah.
Mom, what's going on?
If you would like to try to pull away and look at your father, you can try. You have to roll strength against your mother.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
All right, you pull away from her as you look back at your father. You see him snap towards Augustus and punch him in the face, and all of a sudden you try to kill him. He pulls his he has like a Buster Sword, and it shifts to the Keyblade. The Keyblade lock does a lot more damage than the Buster Sword. And he slashes at Augustus.
Man, can I grab my dad's arm?
You can go ahead and try.
Yeah, so I try to grab my dad's arm to stop him.
All right, roll strength to see if you can grapple him.
Another natural 20.
Natural 20. You
Damn.
grapple him, and his anger turns to you, and he hurts you. He rolls to hit you. His eyes are glowing a very bright silver.
How much damage did he do?
He did hit, and he did a natural 20 against you.
Fucking yeah! Oh god!
So I gotta roll his damage, which his damage is a lot more than your health. He knocks you unconscious.
I fall to the floor.
You are now out. You don't know what's happening. Phobos, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
What is it?
D20.
Dexterity saving.
Oh, it's a 2.
You get, without warning, Techno turns and grabs you by the throat and starts strangling you. His eyes
what
are
the
also
fuck?
glowing silver. Would you like to fight it? What would you like to do?
I try to kick at him to let him drop me.
Okay, roll a hit.
20 again?
Yes.
That's a 13.
That's a 13. That does not beat his AC. You punch at his
Damn.
armor, but it hurts your fist way more than it hurts him, clearly. As you're starting
You
to
and
lose
your goddamn zombie
consciousness
skin.
from him strangling you, you see his eyes start to shift, and you can see pure terror in his eyes before he passes out on top of you, making you fucking hit your head on a rock, and you're both unconscious.
All right, now we're both unconscious. What do we do
That
next?
was eventful.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a simple little adventure. Oh, well,
Oh, you're right. You did say that.
I did say that to you specifically.
Did I
I did not expect him to make you unconscious that quickly. I thought you would actually be able to zoom.
I'm also unconscious, bruh.
I was not
Have
expecting for
very
your
well
father to
rolled.
do that to you, because I was not expecting to grab him. All right.
Well then.
Well,
So-
what do we do next?
What
Both
do we
of
do
you
now?
roll a dice for me, a d20, and we'll see who wakes up first.
I got 17.
I got an 8.
All right. Your favorite color? Sorry, I'm silently expelling my demons.
Oh my god. I dropped my dice again.
Hold up. Fine. I'll be right back.
All right. We'll wait for them to get back. Oh, fuck! Don't fall!
I immediately was ate shit and died.
Looks like you tripped over the table.
Oh my god, they about to become unconscious in real life.
Yep. Anyway,
Well, dude, calm down.
don't tell me to calm
The
down.
DM sounds Oh, I see why. Bro, Kevin, if you keep flirting with them, they're not gonna be able to function.
I help.
See what I mean?
Dying.
But that's adorable. I give Kevin gold star.
gold sticker star. Put it on his nose or his forehead. Boop.
I'm gonna put it on the forehead. Gold star.
Bonk.
Congratulations. 10 out of 10 flirting.
Yeah, where's Sammy? There he is. Blind. That's where he is. You can sit. You can sit. You can sit next to my dice tower, or you can sit next to my waters that I have. That I almost drowned on mid-session already. Look, I can't swallow water correctly. Quickly?
Quickly.
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 Quackly. Quackly.
Quickly. Quickly. Was not actually expecting you to grab onto your father. That was your first mistake.
Well, it's my father, so
Yeah,
why
just
not?
why are you hurting Grandpa?
What the hell's going on, Papa? We were fine a second ago.
It's wonderful. It's a great time. We love it.
Cannot believe you.
I believe me all the time. I can always believe me. Actually, that's a lie.
What have you done to my Papa?
A lot of things. You know, just made him a little sick. You know, normal.
Oh, that's the freaking.
I'm
Did you
dropping
see
my
if,
dice.
Oh, I thought you saw a bug again.
Hurting you. Not fucking scream. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm not
God,
talking to you.
stop with the abuse and continue the session.
I threw them on. Again.
Now hurts you, bitch.
Stop with the abuse and continue the session.
I will not do so.
Why are you fucking Scottish?
It's just Scottish. I don't know. I don't know what accent I'm using. It just happened. Well, at least all I can say is at least Techno didn't hit you. He strangled you, but he didn't hit you.
My arm hurts, you bitch.
I love you.
No, you don't. Love you too.
I have pizza. Oh, good for you, man. I like pizza. I had a quesadilla for lunch. Anyways, we're getting off track. Oh my god.
I'm very proud of you
Go
for eating, hon.
lunch.
Okay.
What the fuck's happening? I woke up apparently. What's
You
happening?
wake up first. You wake up right next to the person that you saw, with their wings and stuff. They're still unconscious. As you kind of stand up, you are in a very unfamiliar place. The grass seems to be red. Um, you've never seen this place before, not even looking down from a manbird. You've never seen it. The trees are made of a black stump, and the leaves are all like seem burnt. You look like you're in a war zone.
Huh.
Moments later, Amaris, you wake up. So I'm gonna change Technoblade to Amaris, so you guys
Damn,
can
you
interact
were
with each other.
delayed on my end, Vin.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you speaking in the background, and then your voice plays 5 seconds later. in
I'm
The audio.
so sorry. I'm going to be, what are we looking at? That's that one. Hold on. I'm gonna change this to Amaris. You guys can interact with each other. Now you're both conscious right next to each other.
Dad!
Your father is nowhere to be
Mom?
seen.
Mom?
I look around to see if I can find Techno.
Roll perception.
That's a 4.
You don't.
Oh, shit.
You don't see shit. You're in a war zone. It seems like there's people. You know.
I look to see if I can
Just-
find anyone I know.
Okay. Roll investigation because you're looking for something specific.
Alright.
That-
Which dice do I roll?
Roll d20. It's still d20. You're gonna use that a lot.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
All right. You see the ghosts that are around as your character can see ghosts. A lot of people that are torn
But I
apart.
don't
But
know
you don't
that.
see your parents, but you do see the creature, the pig-like creature on the ground. He's unconscious, but he's bleeding as well, almost like he was
Oh my
coughing up some
goodness.
sort of blood.
I've talked to Phobos.
Okay. Interact.
You,
Hmm?
your pig creature friend is on the ground bleeding.
Where?
Over here. I gesture for you to follow.
I follow them.
I get up stumbling, but fine. And we reach Technoblade.
As you get closer, you hear a voice shout. I suggest not getting too close to him.
I
It's a
suddenly
deeper
stop.
voice. Would you like to look back at the voice?
Yes.
Phobos, would you also like to look back at the voice?
I look back, glare, and then look over back at Techno.
Let's see here. You see a demon. He's mostly purple. His horns and stuff like that. He
Okay.
seems to be a tiefling. Calm down, you bitch.
Shut up.
He seems to be a tiefling. I'm gonna change this to something else in a moment. So I'm gonna have that up. He seems to be wearing a military outfit, almost as if he was fighting in this war before something happened. And he kind of moves closer to you guys as magic is wearing off of his hands.
I actually start to move behind Phobos, very scared.
I put my arm up in front of them in a defensive posture.
My wings are a little puffed up because of my emotions.
Bird.
Would you like to interact with him at all? Would you like to say anything to him? You have full reign.
Why do you say?
Oh, yeah.
The guy looks at you and says, "The Beyond likes to put mines in this field. He's surrounded by them. They're just invisible.
We're in the beyond.
You're not in the Beyond. The Beyond has portals. They work with Hell closely, so you're in Hell. Weren't you here before?
We were in
No.
Sanctuary.
Sanctuary? That's all the way in heaven. That's like 2 days worth of sailing away from here. Maybe 3. How the hell did you end up here?
Woke up here.
My family, it owns the Star Rail. Something happened.
Both Techno and someone else seem to get possessed in a way.
It was my dad. He started
Alright.
getting angry out of nowhere.
The guy
I'd say that's possession more than.
tilts his head and just seems confused before looking down and saying, "What did they look like when they became aggressive?"
Silver veins.
silver eyes.
Something went up to their face, like a powder. They
Picked up
started
from the
coughing.
ground.
Sounds like the
couldn't
infection going around.
Infection?
He's infected.
Not again. My Discord lagging?
I was lagging for a moment.
Okay. I have no idea if you're not again got picked up, Phobos.
Not again. Just the quiet.
He looks at you as you say that and just says, "Yeah, there's been infection. I believe our Lord here has been calling it Silver Eyes. I don't fucking know. He's got a new name for
Very
everything.
unoriginal.
Very. I don't really care for him much."
Amari starts to cry a bit.
I move my hand up and offer it them for comfort.
She takes it immediately. She's like
Squeeze her
shaking.
hand a bit into comfort.
She's extremely shaky.
Oh, honey, come here. I pull her into a hug.
And her wings wrap around to you as well. She's just so shaking.
Hugs.
Her wings are almost drooping as well.
The guy just stands there, almost like unamused by your emotions.
Alright, bitch.
He sighs, he's like, "I don't have any magic left to get that little thing out of there. Unless you want to give me something, maybe I'll magically have magic." So he's basically lying to you
What do
about
you
not having
want?
magic.
No, don't make it. You're a demon, a type of demon, right?
I'm a tiefling.
You're tiefling.
What exactly are you asking for?
Just look, military pays well, but I might need a little helper. I got a son at home. Can't always be watching him. Need to go away for a week. Think you gonna watch him? I'll save your friend there.
Save him first and I'll agree to it.
Now, you know that's not how deals work. You're a fellow demon. I make a deal, and we shake hands.
I know. But if you agree to save my friend first, or my husband in a way, first, I will watch your son.
All right, that works for me.
Wait,
Hmm?
just to make sure nothing bad happens, may I have uh, a referee to watch this happen?
I mean, you'd be a referee.
You would.
No, I mean, yeah, someone who knows deals way better than me.
That'd be Techno, but he's conscious.
No. Annabus.
With
Annabeth.
one word with one word, you. Oh God, I just changed the whole background. Wrong one.
What did you do?
Don't ask.
Everyone
Don't look at
the
me.
stream.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me.
Oh my god, the
With one
stream.
word, you summon your demon butler named Anubis. He stands next to your side, and just bows down and says, "What would you need, my liege?"
A deal
Uh,
is going to be happening. Can you please watch to see if it's going to go wrong?
He nods and just simply says, "What's the deal about?"
he wants me or us to watch his son for a week, but I stated I will only do that if he heals my husband.
All right, go ahead
And I
then.
healed my husband first.
All right, sounds like a fair deal. The the tiefling shrugs, not really caring that there's another demon here. He puts out his hand to you, waiting for you to take it.
I take it.
As you take it and shake hands, you do feel his his magic surge through your hands, and now you are bound to this deal. And he wanders over, and you watch him cast dispel magic. It's very clear. It glows the mines surrounding Techno, all everywhere but where he's laying, which is odd. And
Hmm.
they pop into like a nice little fairy dust type thing, and they land. And the tiefling kneels down to Techno, and Anubis disappears because he does not see any fit of why he would be here.
I
Um,
take a I take a big deep breath cuz then that gives me some comfort to know that
yeah.
that tiefling wasn't lying.
And the tiefling kneels down, kind of moves Techno, and he's opening his mouth to see if there's anything in it, and then he's opening his eyes and seeing things. You see Techno's eyes are completely normal. There's no silver in them. His veins look normal, everything. And the tiefling seems
Hmm.
confused about that. Hmm. Usually this doesn't wear off. What even is this thing?
I have no idea. All I know is I've known him since we were both 5.
Hmm. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to take him back to the kingdom.
Uh
Not without me, you ain't.
wait.
Hmm?
Mr. Tiefling, sir, could you please try and find my father? He looks like this. Pulls up an image. He's as you said, infected as well. Please, if you could find him.
Well, I can try. And call me Spitfire. Prefer that over being called Mr. Tiefling.
I'm sorry, I didn't know your name.
It's alright.
Spitfire.
So,
Interesting.
That's a really nice name.
well, thank you, young lady.
You're
I'll look
welcome.
for him after I get
We're-
this thing to.
Let's let's go take care of your son. I don't know where your house is.
Um, he he just shrugs and he's like, I'll leave
Indeed.
her. As he goes to pick up Techno, which he needs to roll high strength for because Techno's a big boy.
It'd be dead.
Alright. What is.
Jesus.
Oh,
Um, ow. As he lifts up Techno, his body like cracks a little bit, his tail whips around, supporting his hand to help carry Techno a little bit. And then you hear a click sound behind the tiefling, and he tilts his head. It sounds like the click of what like minefield mine would sound like. You turn around and see a young purple, and when Spitfire turns around, he just freezes. He doesn't move. He doesn't speak. He just stares in fear.
Who the fuck are you?
You see a woman is rushing over. I'm gonna delete Spitfire because you know what he looks like, and he's not important right now.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You mean?
Where is the woman? I have a picture of the woman. There she is.
Woman.
She's a kitsune.
I hate woman.
Sorry.
Calm down, Matt.
Bogathim.
Just like me, for
Ooh,
real, for real.
damn.
She starts running over. She's gorgeous.
Damn, she's hot.
Sorry. You notice
Yeah, no, my same reaction there, pal.
she is
Damn.
very attractive, I'd say. She's running over as Spitfire, without thinking, just drops Techno on the ground.
Dude.
And he moves closer to the little boy, who seems to have kitsune tails that look very much like this woman's, and his horns and his skin are the color of Spitfire's. As you start to realize this is Spitfire's son.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Are there mines on this field?
Spitfire nods as he stops the kitsune from running, and he
Well
grabs her and
done.
pulls her away, and just looks at the child and saying, "Sable, sweetheart, my precious boy, you need to stand still. If you lift your foot up, that mine will go off. You need to stay there." The boy's crying.
I can try and deactivate this.
The kitsune turns to you. Her voice is much. She sounds like a goddess, basically. She's very charismatic, and her voice is really pretty. She turns to you and says, "Do you know Dispel Magic? Because these mines can only go bye-byes with that. They can't be disabled otherwise. The Beyond is nightmarish."
I think I have Dispel Magic.
Let me check for you.
My son stands. Sorry. He stands. Get him. He stands on his own.
Sorry, I'm fidgeting with my Sire plushie.
Oh my god.
My Sire plushie? It's a panda plushie named Sire.
You do not have Dispel Magic.
I need to fidget.
Oh crud.
Do I have it?
No, you don't either.
Dang.
Is there something I could use?
From what the Kitsune has told you, if you want to roll Arcana to see anything else, because they are magical minds, so you can roll Arcana.
Okay, yeah. What
Roll
do
the
I
child.
use for Arcana? What do I use for Arcana? No,
for
not
Arcana-
one with the child.
child.
No,
I mean, chaotic neutral. I'm down.
no,
Want the
I'm
kid.
not. I'm a true good man. No.
Arcana
Pure.
would be a d20 plus nothing because you don't have a high intelligence. But I think you're proficient in Arcana. No, you're not. Okay,
Natural 20.
you're a natural 20. These bombs can only be disabled by Dispel Magic or a god's blood, but it has to be a pure god, not demi. You just notice as the woman looks at Spitfire and says, "Hun, you have Dispel Magic. Use it." And he stands there and looks at her and says, "I just used all my magic to dispel so many minds. I can't do it." And he's starting to tear up.
Oh, this is eventful.
It could
He
be
basically used all his
dispelled
magic
by
on the mines for techno.
it could be dispelled by pure god blood.
Well, anybody hear gods?
My mother
I don't
is.
think I am.
Well, I'm sorry, sweetheart. As sweet as you sound, your mom's not here.
I check my clothes because I don't remember how I got here, just in case if there's any blood from my mom on my
There's no
clothes.
blood on you at all, which is odd because you got hit in the face with a keyblade, which should have cut you open. Um, you see the child like act as if he's gonna move, and the kitsune move closer to stop him, and she puts her hand in his, making sure he doesn't move.
Can we do a quick switch?
Quick switch. What depends which.
Like I quickly switch onto the mind.
You would know from the Arcana that the moment that anything lifts up on that pressure plate, it explodes.
Oh God, what are we gonna do? I want to save this kid.
What was your name again? Sorry, I'm trying to remember his wife's name again.
Hey, what?
I don't understand how anatomy is.
You
Sorry.
hear Spitfire look at his wife and just say, "Emmy, I can't do anything," and she just nods, almost understanding, but her face seems too calm, which seems to be putting Spitfire off as he doesn't really know what's happening.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead. What are you looking for?
On the wife to know
So
why she's so calm.
you want to roll insight then? Okay, so D20,
Insight, sorry. Okay.
and you would have that plus, where's insight? Plus your wisdom, which is +3.
That is a 19.
19. Her intentions seems to be just being there with her son, but something is underneath that. Like she has almost accepted that she's gonna lose him.
All right.
In the sky, you hear an explosion.
Oh.
I quickly, I jerk my head up to the sky.
Phobos, would you like to do anything?
I look up.
Phobos and Amari's, can you both roll me a perception check?
Oh dear God! All right.
Oh God, I got 6. I haven't seen shit.
Why do you have no eyes?
I got an 18.
You got an 18.
Yeah.
If you want, you can re-roll this, Phobos. I will allow you to do that.
No, let them be blind. Don't pity them.
I'm
I'm just
kidding.
fidgeting my dice.
I like this one.
Okay.
My reroll was worse. It was 3, not 6.
All right,
so
now
I
you're
will
more
go.
blind.
Yeah, you're too focused on Techno, who's on the ground unconscious. His mouth is still has blood on it. You're just more focused on him as your brain's just telling you constantly that you're gonna lose him again. Amaris, what you see in the sky is a dragon plummeting to the ground with what looks like a person on its back. Its wings are like torn and like made of fire. The moment it hits the ground, it's definitely going to cause possibly an earthquake, at least a minor one or a major one. You don't know which.
Can I use my earthbound magic?
Your mold earth.
Yeah, that one.
What
Because
was
I
that
read that I can. It's basically like, you know, earthbending. I could just
Okay.
make a structure.
Okay. Yes, you can cast that if you so decide to, but make sure to tell me what you're doing with it.
I want to create like a protective barrier around all of us, especially the kid, so he doesn't get pushed by the gust.
All right. You cast the spell. The earth bends to your will as it crumbles and as a cat. It not crumbles. It expands into what looks like a little bit of a wall. Spitfire steps back a little bit, not expecting you to have magic for some reason. He just looks at you a little bit weirdly. He seems very panicked as the ground shakes, and you see the little boy trying to keep his foot down as far as he can on that plate. Everybody needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
How do I use it? Which dice?
The d20, and it's going to be plus your dex.
I had not 20.
All right.
Not 20.
You stand
All right,
strong.
fine.
Both of you stand very strong as you stand there as well as Spitfire. He stumbles a little bit. I dropped my rocks.
No, my God.
I will clean that up later because I don't feel like cleaning up now. My rocks are on the floor now. As he stumbles a little bit, but he catches his weight.
You breaking shit in there?
Yeah. She's breaking all the shit.
I'm breaking shit.
Yep.
Bruh.
Emmy stands strong, but you hear the sound of another click as the child falls over, and you just hear an explosion.
Oh,
I immediately just turn my head into shock.
You watch Spitfire get covered in the organs and blood of his child and wife.
I quickly look away.
oh!
I quickly cover my face, and I start crying.
I keep a calm expression on, but internally I'm.
I'm just gonna have this up so I can change that. You get to look at his dead son now.
No, thank you.
um, as your magic wears off, the ground settles back, and you see the dragon's corpse is withering away into nothing really quickly. As another kitsune stands there, she's huffing and puffing. She's covered in like scratches, and she's very badly wounded. This is what she looks like. It's very clear that her dragging crashing into the ground caused the uh, rumble of the earth.
Yeah.
Um, you see Spitfire look at her. He's still drenched in blood. He has organs on him as he flicks it off, and he looks angry as he starts to walk towards her without any care.
No, she's probably dead. That's that's a fatherly rage right there.
You basically watch as Spitfire pulls out a sword. It glows a bit, and you watch it snap it apart, and it becomes two swords. I will show you the picture of the sword that he's using.
Swords. Stabbies.
Stabbies? He's
Stabbies.
I am like trembling and I fall to the floor.
I rush over to hug onto her to comfort her.
all right.
Comfort time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, swords.
Yeah, that's what his
Those
sword.
look like a lightsaber.
It does.
Anyways.
Stabbies.
The woman quickly catches her bearings and looks at him as she also pulls a weapon, a katana. Hers glows has a pink glow to it. And you see like petals falling off of it. This is what hers looked like.
Out my fucking eye.
Did you stab yourself in the eye? Are you okay, bud?
No, my
Oh
eye
yeah.
just randomly goes into pain.
Congratulations, Kevin. You got to blow up the child.
The child blew up. Oh, my eyeball.
It did sound like it covered in its organs. Yay! I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I hurt.
What'd you do to yourself?
I don't know. I just get random like headache pains in my eyeball.
Mood.
That happens to me as well. You're not alone. Alright, anyways.
That's why I have a headache.
My immediate thought was I could offer you some Advil, but you take
No,
you don't
pills
take
are bad.
pills. Yeah, I know.
I
Ah!
don't
I just
medicate.
threw a rock at myself. It's you start hearing Spitfire screaming at the top of his lungs as you hear their swords hit against each other. You hear the woman's voice say, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to kill my sister. She should have picked a better husband that could have actually saved her life." So that's his sister-in-law.
Ew. Woman, you just killed your nephew. So I mumble.
Amaris is still on the floor. She's shaking so bad and she's crying so much. She just doesn't know what to do. Would Anubis be summoned at this emotional state?
Anubis does not summon for some reason.
Okay.
He usually does, but he's not summoned right now. As you hear them continue yelling at each other, Phobos, you feel as his side of the deal, your side of the deal, sorry, breaks off, like a chain breaking off your wrist, but his side stays to you. And as he pulls away, you could see his body get jerked back as if like you have a chain on him. Because he has not yet fulfilled his side of the deal.
Oh, intriguing.
He just grunts and puts his sword away and says, "You're lucky that I can't fucking kill you. I can fucking help some dumb bitch and her husband."
I ain't a girl.
A dumb bitch, then.
Hey, I'm hot. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I don't know why you married that thing. It's fucking ugly.
Tax benefit.
You don't even like him?
Nah, he's my childhood friend. Tax benefits.
People confuse me. And
I get free healthcare and free food out of him.
What
Leave
is
me
he,
alone.
military?
Nah, he's a royal guard.
Yeah, makes sense. You guys from heaven? I'm assuming, because you said you're at
Yep.
Sanctuary.
Live in Lamamberg.
Lands of the Wings, I guess. Pathetic.
Yeah. Bitch.
I know what I am.
Loser.
Just agrees to it. He comes back over to you and he picks up Techno. I'm going to roll for that again. He picks up Techno, this time having to use more of his tail to support Techno. And he starts walking away, like moving his head in the way to gesture to follow. And
I stand up and offer a hand to. Her name again?
Amaris.
Amaris. I offer a hand to her for coming and to help her.
Still like she is so scared. I don't think she's it looks like she's not actually really there, so you have to like snap her out of it because she's like having a panic attack.
Roll
I snap my finger.
to get her out of that state.
20?
Yep.
I got a 2.
That's plus your charisma, so that's a 7. Because I don't think that would snap her out though. Astrid comes over. Astrid? Well, I just revealed her name without saying it. Didn't mean to do that. You guys don't know her name. Shush, silence. Comes over and gently puts her hand on Amaris. She got a natural 20. She snaps you out of it, but it's not a jolting snap. It's more of a comforting snap. She looks down at you, and all you can see is your mother.
Mom?
She tilts her head, and then you snap back to reality, realizing this isn't your mother, but she definitely has some attributes to your mother, as if, similar.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry.
She just shrugs and says, "It's all right. Now let's get to that town, or kingdom, or whatever this place is called." I'm a little hurt. It's okay. She helps you up, and one of her tails, she has 10 tails, wraps around
That's
you
you can
as
only
you
go to 8.
She definitely is not fully just a kitten.
Alright, fair enough.
One of her tails is literally, sorry, 2 of her tails are definitely werewolf tails. And she's holding her stomach as she helps you guys and leads you guys back to the kingdom, which, Spitfire's walking towards, hating his life as he carries Techno. He's in front of you guys. You guys can talk with each other, or the young lady that you don't know the name of. Shut up.
Blue hair kid with the antlers. What's your name?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Maurice.
Maurice?
Yeah.
Nice. Name's Phobos.
It's nice to meet you, Phobos.
Nice to meet you too, kiddo.
Her wings are like absolutely around her, and she's like grasping a lot of her feathers, almost plucking them off.
I wouldn't recommend your feathers. It can be painful.
I didn't even realize I was doing that.
It's a subconscious thing.
Her 2 eyes underneath her eyes are like looking all around, almost like they're constantly searching for her parents and any of her family.
You also got multiple eyes.
Yeah.
This eye on my chest, it has a mind.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I've met lots of people who have multiple eyes before.
I generally don't know how I have this third eye. None of them might. Or my. I just have it. It's fun though. It creeps out Techno.
That's
Oh.
that's really cool.
Mm-hmm. By the way, the thing I don't know what he is. That's what I call. His name's
That-
Technoblade, technically. Last name, but we just call him Techno. He's a sweetheart. Don't let his cold attitude get to
You were very choppy, Via, for me at least.
Yeah, you actually are very choppy.
Motherfucker.
So you basically tell them, don't let the cold attitude of Technoblade get to them,
Yeah.
and that he's been there with you since childhood, and that's just how it is. Okay. You get into the
And I'm
town,
like
and
stuttering.
as you guys get into the town, it's bustling with demons and creatures that are definitely probably from the beyond, but were rejected as they just kind of wander around. You see someone stab another person and just throw them. As a nice little golden logo shows up in front of you saying Kingdom of Pride.
Hmm.
It seems this place is not a good place.
My parents never wanted me to come out when we visited here.
Stay close. I'll keep you safe.
Spitfire looks back at you and just goes,
I
eh. That's it.
my oh. Hi Yeet, what's up, pal?
Beam! Stop.
Beam!
We're doing D&D.
It's the yeetus of the fetus. I yeeted a
Fetus of
fetus
the
earlier.
fetus.
Anyways, my character really wants to summon Anubis because she just needs a familiar face.
You
And
summon him.
comfort.
He stands with you, but he's very silent for some reason. Almost as this place makes him feel uncomfortable.
Anubis, what's wrong?
He just looks at you, he's like, I don't like being home. So it's clear he's
Okay.
with you.
Could you stay with me, please?
He nods and holds your hand as you guys walk. Did you just fucking die?
No, I was trying to pick up the D4, but I couldn't. I'm struggling.
She tightly grips Anubis's hand because she's like so scared.
We're gonna change you to better because I don't feel like staying.
Bless you.
Sneeze somewhere else. Do you sneeze like your own time, not company prime time? I can't speak today.
Yeah, clearly.
Your mom. um. Both of you guys for the common knowledge of hell, you don't really know much. It's just known for apples and ducks. A lot of ducks and apples.
Sorry.
Whoa. What are you laughing about?
I'm not. I slurped it and then immediately choked on it.
Jesus Christ, kid.
I choked on my Beepus. My Pepsi.
Oh my god.
I choked on my babies.
I choked on my Beepus.
Bro.
Honey. Let
Alright.
there be light. Let there be some light.
Just you're walking through the town. You pass an infirmary. You pass it as Spitfire keeps walking.
Hmm.
He doesn't say anything. He just keeps walking past the infirmary.
Alright.
Astrid just looks at him and walks into the infirmary, leaving you guys alone. Sorry, the woman you don't know.
The woman.
Ah yes, Astrid.
Yeah, she just goes into the infirmary, shaking her head, almost as if she's pissed off at Spitfire for not protecting his wife and her sister. Even though it's not his fault. It's more her fault than anything.
Yeah, you cunt.
It's clear she's bitchy at him and he's bitchy at her. He has every right to be. But
What
yeah,
day is it?
it is the 28th of May.
Thank you.
We keep going.
Sorry, I just coughed.
Don't die.
That was a strong cough. My life hurts.
Oh no. How are we gonna continue this? The DM has died. Okay, guess someone else has to be a DM now.
I'm alive. It's fine. Oh, my eyes.
Oh no, they're still dead. Alright, I guess this D&D session is cancelled and will never continue again.
No
Oh,
more
no.
campaign. You never get to know what happened to your parents.
Alright,
Oh,
but are
my
you
eyes.
okay with that?
Nope. I've resurrected the fucking dead to
Alright.
finish this shit. You ain't missing out.
Aw.
Yes, I'm okay. Oh. Normal coughs again.
Green is two E's and one N, correct?
What?
When you spell green, it's Green.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm dyslexic. Leave me alone.
Uh,
It's
anyways, may we
next.
continue?
Yes, you can. Was there anything you would like to say or do as the
No.
tiefling just keeps walking?
No. Good.
Nope.
We're good.
All right. As he walks, he turns weirdly into a gate that's leading up to the castle. He's taking you to the Lord instead of to the infirmary, which is odd.
Why would we go to the infirmary? Number one. Number two. I'd just like to go to the docking to see if the train is there.
Spitfire looks back and he says, "I'm taking him to a better infirmary, one with better medication. It can actually help him."
Magic trick.
Yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I pulled up a cat.
I think I'm gonna go to the dock.
Have a fun time then. Place hasn't seen the.
I don't think so. You probably shouldn't do that. It's dangerous alone.
Okay.
Especially in a town like this. That's all he says as he goes into the kingdom, like the castle of the kingdom.
I don't think Hannibus is quite liking Spitfire's attitude towards me.
You see Anubis just stare at him before, as he enters the castle with you guys. You see Anubis's body just start trembling and he's just shaking, as if the castle has some effect on him.
Anubis, are you okay?
He doesn't answer you.
You can go if you need to.
He just nods and he disappears.
Hmm.
The the you see Spitfire put Techno Blade down on the steps as there is no one in the Lord's throne, but he puts them down on the steps and just sits there and kneels as if that's what he's supposed to do.
Hmm.
I just look extremely confused.
Within seconds, a little oddly gold goof happens, and in the seat you see the Lord. It's most people would know his name as he is the Lord of Hell specifically, and his name is Lucifer. This is what you see.
I swear to Christ, it is. I knew it.
Loser.
Nope.
He's got
Oh God, he's coming.
what just
Oh.
happened?
Do you got a
All right,
Lucifer?
Lucy says hi.
Dad! You're playing D&D.
You're in our D&D session.
Lovely.
All right, he's a watcher.
You notice that Lucifer stands there. He seems oddly friendly compared to a lot of the other demons here, as he smiles happily before that smile quickly disappears as he sees Techno on the ground with blood down his throat and stuff like that, clearly coughed up blood, and Spitfire drenched in blood. And he puts the duck that was on his he has a duck on his thigh. He puts it on the arm of his chair and he moves down and looks at Techno before looking back at one of the servants and saying, "Can you please just take him to the infirmary, please? Make sure he's okay." Before going over to Spitfire and gently putting his hand on his chin and saying, "What happened? Why? Why are you covered in blood? I didn't send you to kill anyone." Spitfire just looks up at him and goes, "Emmy and Sable are gone." It seems Lucifer is very close to these people as a grim look comes over his face and
Fear.
he just, why are you here?
Sorry, I dropped my dice and I felt fear.
Oh, interesting. You're right.
Loud sound, go burr.
Yeah. And he kind of helps Spitfire off the ground and says, you should go to your room in the castle, please. I'll make sure our guests have a fine place to stay." And he smiles at both of you as Spitfire walks away to go get cleaned up of his children and wife's blood. Now you are left with Lucifer and yourselves.
Um,
Good evening, sir.
Mr. Lucifer, I slightly bow down. Wings doing so as well.
I bow my head to him.
He smiles at both of you and just says, "You don't have to do that here. This is no place that needs a lord." Um, he
I would just like to go home. We came from Sanctuary, and we just kind of woke up here.
After him and their father were infected by something. That I think it was you who said the silver eye infection?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what to call it. I just knew that their eyes turned silver, so that's the little funky thing that I came up with. He seems really go lucky, which is odd for you, Phobos. As you know, the Lord of the Land of the Wings, is very prickish, even though he's sought out to be a kind, loving man. He's bad. You just know that most lords are bad, but seems like this one isn't. He's very go
I give
lucky
him
as
a very skeptical look. It's like I'm judging, but also feel like there's a catch to this.
if you would like to roll insight on his intentions, you may.
Yeah, 13.
13 plus what? Because I know that your sheet
What
has.
is my wisdom again?
Insight. Insight, I believe, intelligence, is it not? No, insight is a wisdom. So yes, it's 16. So it'd be +3, and you're also
Wait, that's
efficient.
+3.
You're
That's 15.
efficient in insight. You're proficient in insight. So you also have another +3 for a proficiency bonus. So that's +6 to your insight.
Okay, so 19.
19. He doesn't have bad intentions. It's almost as if he seems scared of you more than anything.
I calm down and I give him a small smile.
He's like, "Don't worry, the nurses here are great, honestly. A lot of magic, a lot of healing magic. Only the best for the people that I have to take care of."
Maurice is still trembling, still crying.
I'm sorry for all this stress. I just sent Spitfire to investigate the flash of light that happened over there. I don't really understand. It looked like teleportation magic, but yeah.
That might have been us then.
Oh.
Because what happened was we were in Sanctuary, and then I got knocked out. So did she.
I.
2 people were infected, and now we were suddenly here.
Huh. Wait.
I come from the Star Rail.
Star Rail, they're great.
I come from.
You come from where?
From Amberg.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to like Lamembert very much.
The feeling is mutual, guy.
He looks over at Amaris and says, "Your family has a place in my castle for whenever they stay here. They never use it though. I'll give you that room. I assure you, it's safe and no one will come in unless you let them in."
I don't. As much as I appreciate your offer, sir, I just want to go home and see my family.
This communication with the Star Rail has been down for almost 3 days now. I'm not sure what happened.
3 days? What? How 3 days?
Were we unconscious for 3 days?
That's just how long it's been since the Star Rail last talked to us. They said they're going to Sanctuary.
Sir Lucifer, can I please see the emergency contact?
Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
The emergency compact would be a
No, contact.
contact.
There's
Okay.
there's you're given a complimentary box from the Star Rail, which is filled to the brim with emergency contact items.
Lucifer nods and he looks at Phobos and says, "Your room is right next to the infirmary. Because I saw a ring on his finger and there's a ring on yours too. So I'm sorry that happened to you.
The ring's on my horn, dumbass.
Sorry, on your horn. And it's on Techno's finger though, because he just put it there.
1, good assumption in your hand, but 2, don't assume that right away.
Okay. Yeah, but the room's over there. So I'll leave you two go find it. If you need escort, my guards are all not friendly, but they will help you either way. Tell them that Lucifer is letting you do it. They'll listen. Lucifer gently takes Amaris to his room, his like not his room, but a room where he sits down.
Office room.
Yeah, office. As Phobos goes and wanders around the kingdom trying to find the room that Lucifer wanted them together, because you don't know where you're going.
And I refuse to ask for help.
Yep. So roll perception as Amaris enters the room and sits down on the seat, and Lucifer digs through.
Hey.
What'd you get?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just rolling my dice. I didn't know you wanted
I
me
need
to.
perception so you can find your room. Investigation, really.
I got a 16.
Investigation, which is intelligence, you got 0, but you do find it pretty quickly. You see that there's a large logo that says infirmary with a duck next to it, a rubber duck specifically, and a room next to it that's just labeled Weird Demon Kid. That's what he referred to you as.
I'm not a demon kid. I'm not a kid.
And you know, you can either go into the infirmary, which is where they took Techno, or you can go to your room.
I'll go check up on Techno first.
All right. Amaris, on your end, Lucifer takes out this box and opens up the communication. He grabs one of the emergency communications and hands it to you. And he sits down, sitting there expectingly.
Okay, there's the Morse code beeper, the emergency radio. The train is still active. The radio would be. I'm gonna try the radio first.
All right.
There's always people on the train. Come over. So I boot up the radio, and I quickly start to say, "Hello, hello. Is anyone there? This is Amaris. I am. Is anyone there?"
No one answers you, but the line does turn on for a moment, and you hear like sounds of what sounds like a creature from the beyond growling. They shouldn't be on the star rail. Something's wrong.
I boot up I start using the Morse code,
No one
and I
answers you.
start saying, I do the same thing that I said, but in Morse code.
No one answers. It's eerily.
But nobody came.
Yeah, it's literally just, but nobody came, and it has that eerie music in the background.
Oh, hello.
Hello, magic trick! I have a cat now.
Oh my god. I grab
Why's
another
your paw
one,
wet?
which
You were playing
sends
in the water, weren't you?
which sends a buzzer to the train.
Nothing answers. No one answers. It's just silence, as if something, like there's something like a monstrous creature on the train, but your mother's magic protects them from the monstrous creatures from the beyond. Something's wrong. Your mom isn't protecting the train anymore.
I slump down. My wings are not up or out. They're just dropped onto the floor. I am completely on the floor in pure terror.
Lucifer sits down next to you, and he seems he wants to comfort you. He just doesn't know how. As he looks at you and goes, "I'm sorry. I've been trying to get them to speak to us, but all we keep hearing are creatures from the beyond.
The only person I have with me is Anubis.
Uh, that's where he went. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry. I would do more, but I just don't know how. You're always welcome to stay here until you figure something out. Um, you said that your father and the creature got infected by Silver Eyes, or that's at least what I call it.
All he did was just walk, and then something he accidentally kicked up went up his nose, and he's just started coughing nonstop.
We found that some flowers carry a pollen that causes the infection to spread.
When we landed, there was a flower field.
And heaven claims that this infection is infecting them.
I laid in that flower field. Oh God, am I infected?
The pollen would have taken control immediately. You're fine, sweetheart. Look,
So scared.
just spend some time in here for a while, okay? I'll look into what we know about Silver Eyes and I'll get it back to you. How does that sound?
Um, um, Amaris doesn't seem to want to leave the emergency equipment just in case something comes back.
You can take it back to your room. I promise. I won't take it from you.
She packs up the whole box and says, I think I know the way.
He nods and
And
lets you leave.
yeah, she actually does know the way because her parents would describe it to her constantly.
Yeah, they would talk about hell, they just would never let you off because, well, people are getting
Yeah.
murdered in the streets, so.
Well, yeah, it's very dangerous.
Hell in general is a dangerous place. Half the time you
Yeah,
wouldn't even go to the
so-
void, so you have some inkling that the void, specifically the continent void, is not even a good place for
Yeah.
your parents to stop at.
Yeah, so she makes her way to the room.
Yeah. Phobos, we're gonna switch to you. As you go in, you see one of the nurses. She's tending to Techno. He seems fine, oddly. He's attached to a heart monitor. It doesn't look like our heart monitor. It's looks more red, and the heart monitor has a duck quacking sound. It's very duck themed in here. And he's hooked up to it. His vitals are normal. His heart rate's normal. His blood pressure, everything that she's checking is normal. That's what it sounds like. Oh well, he's dying. No, not Techno, not again.
Here, I'll do the quack sounds for you.
Um, he seems completely fine.
That's distracting.
Sorry, alright, I'll stop.
The nurse turns to you, and she looks friendly. I don't have a picture of her. She's a nurse. She's a normal looking demon.
Lord.
She's a normal looking demon. Definitely some sort of demon that deals with healing magic. And I'm gonna put Techno on the screen again. By the way, he's not in his armor or anything like that. His items are shifted off to the side, and he's back to his casual wear. Excuse me, Techno has taken over the stream again. It's the stream. Yep.
Is
The
he
stream
conscious?
now. He is not conscious currently.
Oh my god, he's alive!
I would just stab myself. With my necklace specifically. What would you like to do?
Brainial cranial, please work. Dude, oh, quacking. I look over at the nurse and question if he's okay.
Go ahead, question it.
Oh, touche. Is he alright? Gonna be awake soon?
The nurse nods, and looks at you as like, yes, but what is he? I can't tell what his normal things should be. I'm monitoring him as if he's a demon, but he's not the demon, but he's not human.
Well, technically, we don't know what he is. I like to call him a zombie because he's died before.
Oh,
The slightly rotten flesh on him was not originally there for a while. We don't exactly know what he is. All we know he got abandoned by his parents, I think. He's just
interesting. Well, he should be fine. His vitals are normal for an undead creature, which is what we assume he is because of his rotten flesh. But his vitals are fine. He probably will wake up either today or tomorrow. If you want to stay with him, you can. It's just I'll be coming in here to take his blood and check on him, stuff like that.
mhm.
So yeah, we do suggest even after he wakes up, try not to get him to move too much because, well, he's not doing all right. What hurt him?
Whatever the hell that your lord calls the Silver's eyes.
So I don't know why he calls it Silver Eyes, honestly.
Unoriginal, I say.
Yeah, he's creative, but not creative at the same time. He's a goofball. That's all I gotta say.
I figured as much. He's very odd for a lord.
Most lords are very uptight, if I'm being honest. But
Strict and assholes.
yep.
They're
Well,
not good people, I'd say.
I definitely could say that Lucifer is definitely a better person than most here.
At least he's got that for him.
Yep. But yeah, just make sure he doesn't go anywhere. He needs to heal. I'm so confused at how he came down from it. All the other people that got it, they got worse and worse. Some people had venom leaking out of their mouths.
My theory is because he's already died, it doesn't have much to stick with.
I mean, that would make sense. We've never seen undead keep it for very long or at all. I didn't know undead could even get infected by it.
Neither did I. Frankly, it was terrifying.
I assume so. My daughter got it.
Hmm.
They killed her. So
See.
you're lucky.
By any chance, do you know if people get thrown in the Beyond, do they come here?
The Beyond does what it wants with people, but usually if someone's thrown into the Beyond, they are stuck there until the Lord decides that he doesn't want them anymore. Usually those people that he
Would
doesn't want,
people who got framed for murder be put here?
if they did something he deems unworthy of them being allowed in the Beyond or be useless to him, they'll come to hell or they'll come to hell, they'll go to the void. Either way, both of them would have people from the Beyond, but
So I have a chance at finding her.
finding who?
My mother.
Well,
I'm from Lemanberg, and she got framed for murder.
I see. Well, possibility, but I'm sure, you know, hell is a big place. It has 2 cities, 2 towns, and a kingdom. She could be here or she could be somewhere else. And the void, I don't even know about the void. It's terrible there. Don't suggest even
Alright.
going.
I'll go if that's my last resort. Thank you.
Anytime. I'll be back in probably 30 minutes to check on him again.
Alrighty.
She walks out, leaving you alone with Techno.
The dog. You better wake up today, asshole, or I swear to Christ I will haunt you in your nightmares.
His heart speeds up a little bit as he kind of jolts up and he grabs at his throat.
Hey! Sit your ass the fuck back down. Lay down.
He listens to you, but he seems confused at where you are. He's looking around. God damn, you need to calm down your ducks. Or cut the
Okay.
Jackson.
Welcome to hell. Don't know how we got here.
Welcome to hell, bitch.
Welcome to
The
hell,
Lord's
bitch.
actually very nice, so please don't try to kill him.
Techno, as soon as you mention the hell, he kind of looks at you a little bit.
Son of a fuck, I just clued in.
What?
P&G doesn't have the symbol on her head.
It's fine. Your banner has the
I'll
symbol.
add it. I know. Could have sworn I drew the symbol. I guess not.
Hector sits up a little bit, but he's still partially lying down. And he looks at you, he's like, how do we get in hell? We can't get to hell by just passing out. That's not how it works.
Teleportation is my guess.
Who would have teleported us here?
I don't fucking know, but you gave me a heart attack. You knocked me unconscious.
He shuts down. He doesn't know how to answer you. He almost,
It's fine though. The kid had it worse. Her father's the one who knocked her unconscious.
yeah, right. Are you okay?
I'm fine. My throat hurts a bit because you strangled me.
He gently takes your chin, which he never usually touches you much, and he moves your head up and he looks at your neck. He does see a little bit of red marks.
You know, you strangling me while I have this gold choker on doesn't help.
Yeah.
It hurts like a bitch.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have given you a gold choker then.
No, I like it. It's fancy.
Well, yeah, I guess it is. He goes to stand up.
No, sit down. Stay sitting.
Persuade him.
My 20 thing?
Yep, D20. And you have to roll above
I got
13.
18.
He sits back down.
Good lad.
How long do you think we're gonna be here?
From what I can tell, no idea. But I have to search the city for some.
You're going in the city. What city are we in?
Fuck if I know.
The kingdom is called Pride. You saw that above your head.
Oh, right. Pride City? Kingdom thing?
The kingdom? You want to walk around in Pride alone?
I'm sorry. When you're better, you're my fucking helper.
Yeah, you ain't gonna last a day if one of them attacks you.
That's why I said when you're better, you can help.
I am better. I'm awake, aren't I?
You are not better. Sit. Stay sit.
He stays sitting. Amaris, what are you doing right now?
She's just pacing around her room, like, basically, like, hugging the buzzer and holding the Morse code and have the radio on the desk in the room, which I'm thinking there's a desk, if not on the bed. She's just pacing back and forth. Actually, no, the Morse code one is on the bed and the radio's on the desk, so she goes left to look at the radio, right when she paces right to look at the Morse code, and then in her hand is the buzzer. So she's just constantly looking.
Amaris, you hear
He's
a
also
faint
plucked a
knock on
couple
the
of feathers.
Don't die.
Don't die.
No, that's her actual character. She just kind of chokes on her own air.
Lovely.
They're coming. Hello?
Give me a moment. Are you opening the door?
Yes.
Alright, give me a hot minute. Yeah. When you open the door, you see a very familiar face. He loves to give you water, and he's a Tabaxi Azamar. You see Husker staring up at you, which is strange, 'cause he's usually on the train, and he hasn't left at all.
Huh?
Ah!
Husker looks at you and takes a deep breath. He's like, at least you're okay, Jesus.
Maurice just immediately breaks down and runs in to hug Husker.
He tenses up at first, and then he's not really very good. Then he wraps his arm around. He's like, well, at least you're okay. The Star Rail shut down. Your mom chased your dad off. I don't know what happened.
She can't even get a word out. She's just, you could just feel she's put all her weight, and then you could see the feathers she's plucked off out of stress.
Still got that bad habit, eh? Look,
Bad habit as bird.
some of the others got away too before the Beyond invaded. Um, he's gonna pull you closer, just like breathe for a second. Zara, just focus on that. Yes.
Amaris is like feeling very lightheaded because she's having a pre-panic attack while crying. So she's not really breathing.
Great.
You know, realistic stuff.
Want to see a magic trick?
Ah.
That's what Husker says to Amaris. Maurice.
A magic trick.
Husker sits you down on the bed, and he takes out his cards, and he lets you pick a card. He's basically doing that pick a card trick.
She points to a card in the middle on the right.
Alright. He hands it to you, you get to look at it. It is a King of Hearts, and he shuffles it back in the deck. He snaps above it, and he pulls that card and hands it to you. Is this your card? He's trying to cheer you up. It's obvious.
Husker, that's not my card.
I make you laugh. That's what matters.
Husker can see that she's just holding the buzzer, like close to her constantly. She's not letting go of it.
Look, I've been staying at a hotel nearby.
Pardon?
I've been staying in a hotel nearby. I think Lucifer's daughter made it.
Lucifer's daughter?
Yeah, the Lord's got himself a daughter. So.
I don't think I've met her.
Not a lot of people have. When you feel ready, we should talk to Lucifer. He'd love to talk to you. I'm gonna head back to the hotel. Not good with emotions, but I'll see you later.
Okay.
And he leaves.
Okay. She just, as soon as Husker leaves, she just kind of curls up into a ball in the corner of the room,
letting the fact that her train has shut down affect.
Yeah. So she's just curled up in her wings in a ball in the corner of her in the room,
Lovely.
basically hugging the buzzer. Which I do want to say, just in case, the buzzer on the train, it's not attached to the train. It's that is something that someone can take with them.
Mm-hmm. And usually when your mom gets off the train, she usually takes that buzzer. So it's weird.
Literally anyone can take it with her. It's not just the mom.
Well, she took it
like,
because she got off the train. That's what she normally pocketed it.
Yeah. So she's just hugging it, curled up with her wings around her.
Phobos, back to you. After a while, sitting with Tanner Blade, he seems to have settled. He's just kind of staring off, like he normally does. He doesn't really pay attention sometimes, as he just lays there. It's like he doesn't know what to do himself because, just.
Homeboy never fucking lets me heal him.
Yeah. It feels like hours go by before, you and Amaris, both get called to Lucifer's office.
Amaris didn't actually show up.
God damn it.
She fell asleep.
Right.
Someone gotta go get her.
Phobos I'm assuming Phobos went over there.
Yeah, she went to go check it out.
Lucifer looks at you and is like, I was expecting both of you to be here. Damn. Could you check up on the other one? She seemed so afraid, and I'm not too good with emotions.
Yeah, I can go check up. I'll be back.
Thank you. So basically, now you have to wander around until you find her room. Because you don't know the way.
Understood. Zoom time.
Meow. Roll investigation.
What is it? D20?
Yes.
What are you? You're the mouth.
I'm drowning
I got 9.
again. You get lost. You don't know. You're
Of
just like
course.
twists and turns everywhere. You're getting really disoriented. Would you like to try again?
18.
Finally, after wandering in the castle, it felt like over 20 minutes. You finally find a room that looks like a galaxy door. And when you knock, you knock on the door. Amaris, do you wake up to the knock or not?
No, she's like deep in a sleep.
Okay. You don't get an answer to the knock, which may or may not be concerning. We don't know. I don't know what goes through Bobus's brain as they click, click, clickety, click.
I start banging on the door in an attempt to wake him up.
All right. Let's roll performance.
Me?
Yep. And remember, it's plus your charisma.
That's a 2. 2 plus my charisma is 5, so that's 7.
You were unsuccessful at waking them.
Son of a bitch!
Guess you gotta barge into the room.
Alright, fine. I open the door.
Fuck your privacy. You go in and you. I'm assuming, is she on the floor or is she on the bed? Explain.
She's
what
on the floor. She's so okay. So
Oh,
as soon as you
damn.
walk into the room, you see on the right just Amaris curled up in the corner, wings surrounding her. You can barely see her face. A couple of feathers with tips of little blood on the floor, clearly picked,
Damn kid.
and she's just curled up in the corner.
Night time.
I walk over to her and start shaking her up.
Mhm.
Hello.
Mhm.
Good evening.
Mom, Dad.
Hi. Hello. Calm down.
Oh,
Fortunately,
it's
neither
you.
of them.
No, it's that's okay. Sorry. Did you need something?
Yeah, Lucifer wanted it.
Oh, no, I fell asleep. I'm so
It's
sorry.
alright. He sent me to go get him. To get you. Sorry.
She's like fixing herself.
Oh, it's fine.
You can see a weird machine because you wouldn't know what it is in her hand.
What's that?
It's one of the emergency devices that connect to the train without
Ah.
electricity. No one's answered yet, but I'm not gonna let go of it.
See. You want to bring it with you?
Yes. Preferably, I'd like to bring the other two with me as well, but those ones are attached to the train. The one I'm holding isn't. So if someone brought a buzzer with them, they would reply back to me.
See.
Anyways,
Well, we should probably go.
can you help me bring these other two back? She points to the radio and the Morse code. Beeper.
Sure.
Thank you. I gotta give these back to Lucifer and give him some news.
Alrighty. I pick up one of the
The radio is a little heavy though.
Oh damn.
Well, it's an old-fashioned radio, you know, with the mic and then all those switches and stuff. That's the radio.
All right. Would you like to roll for strength if you're picking up the radio?
That's a 20, right?
Basically everything's a D20.
It's a 7.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be able to pick it up. It's like that kind of strain you feel when
Yeah.
you first pick up like a big, you know, those big jugs of water.
Yeah.
It's that type of strain. It's like, oh god, this is heavier than I expected.
All right.
Cool.
You pick it up, you carry it up the stairs with some like hesitance because it's hurting your arms definitely. It makes you more grateful for whenever Techno carries anything heavy for you. Um, as you go upstairs, you
Yeah.
go into Lucifer's office. You set the radio down on his desk. As he's sitting there, he's fidgeting with his hands a lot.
As well
Like
as the
very
Morse
fidgety.
code machine.
Okay. He smiles and puts them back into the box and shoves it in a place where you can't see it. He lets you keep the buzzer. Um,
Jesus.
and he sits down. He's like, Take a seat, both of you." Um, he seems really angry.
What kind of family meeting is this? All right. I sit down on the floor.
But there's floor time.
Floor's comfy.
Floor time, yay.
Floor time.
So I said to Maurice here that he knows your name, but you didn't tell him your name.
Right.
Uh-huh.
I told them that I would talk about a little bit of what we know. We don't know what's causing the infection. We know it can be spread by pollen or venom that leaks from the victims' mouths. It's like they don't become human anymore, some monsters thing. We think that it could be coming from beyond, or maybe the void. Um, and maybe there's a solution there. But no one's ever really cared enough to check. The void is dangerous, but hell, adventurers don't come by very often, and as the world's starting to suffer, we've heard it's starting to reach to, the Wingedlands and the deep sea, the deep, all that stuff, deep blue, everything. Like, there's no cure for it from our knowledge, but knowing what's causing it could help. I don't want to put strain on you, but if you two and your friend, whatever his husband, I don't know what he was, but
Techno.
Techno, if you three could assist in that, I will sign my strongest soldier and our new soldier to you. Maybe it'll help you find your dad and mom. He looks like an armory says he says that.
Maurice just looks down, very sad. She's like biting her lip and stuff, pinching her arm, trying not to cry again.
Lucifer looks at you and says, I don't think they're dead. And if your dad was infected, well, he's not dead, but he's definitely dangerous. And that is not okay if he's left with the wrong people. So if we could find a cure, we could help him, but I can only find that if I know the source.
Well, you do know the source. Pollen or venom.
The source of how you get infected, but the infection came out of
It
nowhere.
goes into your nose. We watched it happen with both of them. It gets into your airways and you start to cough a lot and then it gets through your blood.
No, where it originally came from.
On that, I don't think anyone will know.
Everybody has their own suggestions. Mine's the void or the beyond, but hell, if it's in heaven, then I don't know then. I would suggest going to the void, but that's a dangerous place.
Have we tried the human world?
We are in the human world. Land of the
no,
living
we're
is where
in
the
hell.
humans are, but most humans live in Eden. If you want to try there, humans like concocting a lot of things. Diseases come from there all the time. So
My bet it is from them.
well,
Yes. What's the state of Eden?
Eden's infection state, bad. They're forests. Any plant that has that infection kicks up. Really easy to get infected again.
What about the Feywilds?
The Feywilds, that's in the beyond now. They took that from us.
What?
They took the Feywild. It wasn't Eden. Eden loved that place in its own dimension, taking care of it and stuff. But then the beyond corrupted it, cutting off all paths to Eden. Now it's the beyond's property.
Um, uh, Lucifer, Sir, could you please keep those machines up on your desk? Just in
Yes.
case?
Yes, I will.
Because Husker made it here.
You did.
Yeah, he's apparently staying in a hotel with your daughter.
Ah, yes. Speaking of that, could you help me with something?
I
Depends.
Let's have a little fun deal here. I'm not gonna do anything bad. It's gonna be a little fun time deal. I get you guys a boat to Eden, free of charge. Get the best sailors, sail you down to Eden. But as long as you help my daughter cheer up. Look, the war with heaven and Eden itself, well, it's not good. And it's been bringing her down. So I'd love it if you could cheer her up a bit.
I don't think I have the ability to cheer anyone up right now. I'm sorry, sir.
Bet you do. Just because you're sad or you're hurt and pain does not take that ability away from you. You have a heart of gold, my dear. Don't worry. Aaron told me a lot about you. Also told me that if you're ever stranded here, to keep you safe, and that's what I'm planning. So give me a bit, and I'll get you that book.
Husker always said said also that also
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at your stuttering.
Desmond,
Me too.
I have a bad stuttering problem.
I know, so do I.
Okay? Husker also said that a couple other people made it out before the Beyond took
The
over the train.
people
Apparently,
that I know of that are here was Husker, definitely. I saw him. I also saw a creature that's from, I think it was, what was it? I don't know her name. She's part goat, like a satyr. I don't actually know how to pronounce the creature's name.
crap. What was her name again?
Her name is Ambrosia.
Ambrosia. Wait, where did you last see her?
She came here dropping Husker off, making sure he's okay before she wandered off. I think she might have went to one of the cities, Envy or Lust, possibly even fucking the towns. That he didn't say fucking, but what are the towns?
I need to find Miss Ambrosia, please.
Don't die.
I'm
Um,
okay.
if my guess is she either went to Wrath, Greed, Lust, or Envy. Sorry. Just, you need to rest. Just try to calm down and relax. It's okay.
No, I
We're
really
gonna make
need to find her.
Rest is important.
If you overwork yourself,
We
you'll
have
never
all
get
the
anything.
time in the world.
That's true.
No, I don't want the train. It can't stop. People live there.
Lucifer looks
It's
down a
not.
bit. Look, if people live there and Husker got out and this Ambrosia woman got out, people got out. People are alive. It's okay to take your time to heal. There's time to.
Ambrosia is my mom's best friend. She's the one who usually cooks and sometimes cleans for the train.
See?
She's like my aunt.
Understandable. Just take a while to relax, alright?
But I need to find her.
Rest is important.
Maurice like stutters a bit because you can tell she's really pushed past her limit.
Yeah.
You literally passed out earlier, it seemed. Rest is important. You won't be able to find her if you're not healthy. You're not resting enough.
It's important.
I know it is, but we need to rest sometimes, even if something important. Trust me. I know from experience. You won't get anything done unless you're rested.
She stutters and then her head falls on top of your shoulder.
I pat her head a bit.
Oh.
Pat, pat. There.
Lucifer looks down and
He's-
then looks back up. Don't say anything. He just looks back up at you.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick check. Who's existed in the chat over here, or are you all just watchers?
We got watched you. Take the piss. I'll be right back.
You
damn,
stole the
alright.
bathroom privileges from me.
You get
It's bathroom break time. Oh,
Yo.
it's a baby. That was instinctual. Didn't happen.
The quick voice change.
Leave me alone.
No, it's alright.
Ooh, a gift. A gift. Apparently, I'm giving you a gift.
Gift. Thank you for the gift.
By the way, Maurice would be able to see souls that wander around.
I'm a Reese.
I'm Maurice. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she obviously she does see, but she doesn't know that they're deceased souls.
Yeah, they're just a lot
Remember,
of them
she
are
doesn't know
fucked.
that she has that. Yeah, she doesn't know that she has this gift. She's just. Oh. Bruh, you guys are adorable. It makes me feel so lonely.
Hat lizard. Sorry.
Alright, damn. Alright, I'm gonna continue hurting myself then. Bye.
No. No.
If I can, I'm gonna just quick kill myself.
No. Sorry. Love you. Not my lesbian. Lemon.
Lemon.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I'm a lemon.
We're at Walton.
I'm gonna go. Bathroom break time. You two.
Alright, cool.
Have fun.
I spewed some lore at Walden while I was gone.
Yo.
Spewed
Yeah.
some lore about
What
my
is
character.
Lucifer? What is Father thinking of this?
He likes the way Vin's portraying him.
Oh yeah.
He's saying it's good soup.
I want
Well, he
to
didn't
know
say good
how.
soup, but
I want to know how Father would actually act if he was in
paranoid
that-
is all he says.
Paranoid. Oh god.
He'd be paranoid about everything. I mean,
What
it makes sense. Two what looks to be
Mm.
kind of kids in a way, just out of nowhere suddenly being lost. Especially you.
Alma Reese is a kid. She's 18.
Oh, I'm 28.
Dude, she's an actual kid.
Damn. Foes was just calling her a kid because she looked younger. I didn't realize she was actually a child.
She's an actual child.
Damn. I'm old. Oh, I should probably write that lore down so I don't forget it. Where is my chat?
Oh,
There's
yeah.
my chat.
Who else is watching?
Watching, I don't know, but my voices, we got Walden and, Lucy. Anyone else here? Nope, just Walden and Lucy.
Anyone find points interesting?
Walden's intrigued by all this.
Interesting.
I mean, he bound to be. He has a small fascination when it comes to see worlds like this.
All right. What is Lucifer so interested in?
I guess just seeing us exist, because he hasn't existed with worlds or creatures like this, so it's a case of, ooh, how do these function? You're made of eggs. Sorry, I'm adding a bit of lore that I spewed at Walden. You'll see what it is.
Can't wait to help traumatize you of your own lore.
Dude, why'd you
yeah, no,
spew
it
the
is
lore
trauma.
so fast, though? Like, damn it, I got whiplash from how fast I got spewed with the lore.
That's how it works.
God. No hesitation. Give me some happiness at least, bruh.
When it's Vin and D&D, there's no happiness.
Oh my god, why?
There's just fear and trauma.
And that's why your last
Why?
campaign you got kidnapped.
Did I get kidnapped? Oh yeah, I did get kidnapped.
Yes, you did.
What?
Yeah, I got kidnapped.
Oh, and then your boyfriend thing fucking turned himself in, and he's a slave to the adults. He's a child.
I was gonna watch my adopted brother get shot.
Yep.
I regret ever doing this.
It's always fun, don't worry. It's funly trauma. Jesus.
But I like wholesome moments every now and then. I
There
can't just-
is
will be
wholesome.
wholesome moments.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
There
yeah,
will be
I,
wholesome.
I can't do long-term sadness, or else I'll get
I'm
I'll just
trying to direct you
disengage
to.
from this. I'll lose amusement.
I know that's why I'm trying to keep you in hell, because I actually have the side quests in hell. Not in hell.
Yeah, but I don't want to
Right.
stay in hell. As much as I love Charlie, I don't want to interact with her.
You're gonna interact with her. She's a side quest.
No!
Because this boat is taking
No!
3 days because Eden is far. So that boat from Eden
I
is
don't
coming
want
there.
to interact with her.
You're going to interact with her. Because either that you're interacting with someone else, or you're interacting with her, and Phobos is interacting with them.
I want to interact with characters that aren't already made.
You will eventually.
I can't take it seriously when it's already made characters.
I can, because it's supposed to be funny.
What about the strawberry Twizzler? What?
Yours.
The fuck?
What?
Oh, freaking Alistair.
Oh, don't worry, he's here too.
Scorpion. I want to cut his ears off. It's my souvenir.
Oh God.
Give me his ears.
Oh
Oh my god.
God.
You know what? I'm just gonna put Amaris to freaking sleep, and we're gonna have Phobos interact with Charlie. I am not interacting with them.
You're not gonna interact with a lot of people in this campaign then. Fuck.
Jesus.
I added them for fun. I thought
I
it'd be fun
know
to
that
add
you
things
did,
like that.
but I like the made characters instead of the pre-made characters.
Well, I have made characters and pre-made characters. Techno was fucking Nex's idea.
Not really.
You made a joke about it, and my brain went, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
No, you made it canon.
It's
So
canon
it
now.
was your idea. It is your idea. It's all you.
Did I actually joke about that?
Yes, you did.
What joke did I say?
Because I think it was because of the fact that you're in the clouds.
Oh my
That
god.
you
Matt,
named it Lamamberg.
seriously.
Yeah, I named it Lamamberg based off Maskey's Lamamberg, not Dream SMP Lamamberg.
I don't know, man. I don't remember how he's made. It just happened.
The orphans
Oh
made him an
no!
orphan.
Don't shut down on me.
What's going on?
My brain does this thing where a player does not find interesting in something and shuts down, doesn't want to do anything anymore.
No, I'm still interested. Stop. I am.
I can't handle upsetting people, or else I just shut down. That's what
Dude,
happened.
you're no. I am extremely interested. You got me interested, man. You got me intrigued.
Oh, by the way, most of the side quests and random encounters are of characters, either from, well, and how they obviously make sense for them to be from things or made by other people. Because there is one that is made by Kevin. He made us on encounter, but it's not.
There you go.
All right. I'm gonna come with them.
Okay, I don't mean to pressure you into it. I did not want to do that.
No, you're not. Oh my god, I regret everything I said. I'm so sorry. Oh, I should have kept my mouth shut. I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind.
All right, let's continue.
You know it.
Oh fuck! My back just killed itself.
Did you just break your back?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, listen to Kevin. You are doing great. Listen to your husband.
Listen to your husbando. Listen to the weirdo that I wanted to spew info at, but I got told not to.
What info were you gonna spew at him? Oh right, don't tell him about that. You can't tell him about what I said about
What?
women.
I wish to spew it at him.
Do it anyways. Defy the law. Defy the law.
It was just a stupid thought Vin had.
Defy the law. Tell
There he
him.
is.
Tell him.
I'm telling him.
Kevin, make
Hey.
sure you put your reaction in chat here, because I need to know how bad it is per reaction.
You know, I can just say it out loud. They said women were refrigerators. Because of the eggs and the fetus being meat.
Look, I was
Oh
sleep
my God.
deprived. Was I
So-
sleep deprived?
You were sleep deprived.
What? What do you mean?
So you know how fridges you can hold meat and eggs in them?
Yeah.
The woman's ovaries have eggs in them, and the fetus is the meat. If they're pregnant and have a fetus, it's the meat. You sweet summer child, how are you, our friend?
Women are refrigerators. I
You
said
don't
it was
understand
sleep
with us?
deprived. There was no thought behind it.
Yep. Why do I smell potatoes?
Be-
I smell potatoes.
Mom's making a roast for dinner.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
is she?
This is
Yeah.
no longer a D&D session. This is just hangout. Oh my
I'm
God.
losing
Just
brain
how
cells.
we talk. Who's losing brain cells? You
Um,
hang around Vin and I long enough, yeah, you will.
Okay, I think we should halt the D&D here, or else we're gonna go fully off track.
well, I could just snap right back into it. So,
I can't. I don't have that ability. You're lucky.
That's because D&D is a hyperfixation of theirs.
Yeah.
It's because I'm actually excited to play this campaign.
I know, I am too, but I don't have the ability to just snap right into it.
Look, it's fine. Stop talking in the group chat deck of cards. I was going to find all of you. Nope. Calm down. Why am I so angry about them talking? They're making dots on my screens and I don't
They
know.
were saying happy birthday to random.
Oh,
The fuck?
I don't know who random is.
One of the more important members.
Look,
Oh, have you told Kevin you're in the Mafia?
I did not tell them I'm in the mafia.
I'm a mafia.
All three of us are in a Mafia.
I am a
It's-
mafia. I'm a mafia mother. I'm the
Me?
mother of the mafia.
For what we know, it's roleplay. So it's nothing that serious.
No, it's the
It's
real
a mafia.
mafia. It's the real mafia.
It might as well be at this rate. We're just our own tiny fake Mafia.
What happened?
What's happening? What are we doing?
I'm actually gonna have to get off. I just got a huge dizzy spin.
Okay.
Alright.
It's my epilepsy. This is why I'm gonna have to stop it. I'm so sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
I know you're excited for this, but it's my epilepsy, so I can't stay on
It's
for
fine.
long.
This is longer than I've even been able to go. Usually our sessions last an hour.
Sweetheart,
Oh,
you gave
really?
me 2 hours of D&D time. That is fine enough. And I would have enough for next time as well because of the side quest and random encounters.
All right. So I'm gonna head off. Goodbye.
Bye. I'm gonna watch her paint. Yep, there it goes. We got no more.
Shower she blows. And no more Sora.
Nope. Bye. Doo-doo-doo. I'm gonna hide both of these. Doo-doo-doo.
Do you have an outro? I don't
I
remember if
don't
you ever
have an
an
outro. Well, I do say things. I just. Excuse me, I'm just. Excuse you, Mr. Burpson. Burpson? Burp, 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 burp. I'm looking at nothing. Nothing is with our eyes. I close that. I need that up still because you're still here. Where are you? Will that make you exist, int? Possibly? I don't know. Yeah, all these things. You just dead. Alright.
I died. Alright.
Enjoy your time. I'm gonna end the stream because no one else is here, and obviously the session's over. So eat or drink, whatever. Please, at least once a day. Also, sleep if you haven't slept yet. That's good for you. Bye.